Hi, it's Mark Fowler again. This is our second episode of three that we would like to do to introduce STO management and especially revolutionary conversations. If you happen to see the first episode, which was tapping into what we don't know, you'll be a little ahead of the game. But I'd like to just introduce myself again. Mark Fowler. I'm president of STO Management Corporation, and I'm also the CEO of Revolutionary Conversations. STO is a business reengineering, crisis management, growth company, as well as mergers and acquisitions. Um, and Revolutionary Conversations is a training and communications company. They work hand in hand and they help each other, as we talked about it in the episode one. They help our clients, who are normally businesses and businesses and as well as professionals that we work together who introduce us to businesses and help us. Revolutionary Conversations helps us as well be able to be more effective. In there, in the episode one, tapping into what we don't know, we talked about the S.H.A.R.E tools, which is a core technology or a formula almost of how to better communicate. It's stop, help, ask, risk, explore, and we'll go a little deeper into it at the moment. Stop. Many times in our learning in communication, we were told never to stop people. You never stop whatever. However, we all get confused. People start somewhere and you're trying to figure out where you're communicating. Stop allows you to manage the process, at the same time allows the conversation to move forward. So we sometimes say stop to move forward. It allows you the opportunity to take a quick break, to get everybody together quickly and say, hey, let's move forward. Let's stop a bit. I want to get on the train. I want to get on the bus. I want to get involved. I want to be here. Help is a reaching out type thing where it says, I want to be in this together. Stop and then let's ask for some help. I didn't get, what does that word mean? Who is that person? Where are we going? Help us. At the same time, that allows the other person to be able to say help too. I'm confused just a little bit. Let's move forward together. Let's clarify which category we're in. Then there's ask. Ask at this time, after stop help, allows us the opportunity to ask questions in a more concise way, because guess what? We actually know where we're at. We actually know what we need to be focused on. If it's your little kid, you can be able to say, it's all about soccer. Let's talk about soccer. Let's talk about football. It's your boss. It's about this particular customer. It's bringing things into a focus that allows those questions to be more salient and more focused and more effective. 4 is the R, and that stands for risk. And risk for some reason, as I explained, we reached out and paid attention to our students who were using some very similar techniques until we put them together in this particular formula. But risk happens after ask, because as you start asking questions and other people ask questions of you, you begin to think of another idea. You begin to think of something that will bring you forward. So it's risking to collaborate on something, risking that an idea. Now, it doesn't mean that this idea is perfect. It's on the table. It allows somebody else to take a risk at the same time, so that it's a reverse of a card game. You're putting more cards on the table. It's more, I'd like to say, a conversation is really a puzzle. It's a puzzle of pieces of puzzle. Some pieces are big, some pieces are small. But in order for the puzzle to come together, all those pieces, all those pieces have to come together. It allows you to collaborate more. It allows you to be more on the same page. You begin to realize that this person is on the same page with you a bit. And then you get more and more. And what is explore? Number 5. This is the 5th letter. It means explore means you're taking this information, you're getting these ideas, these questions, the fact that people are conjoined with you, they're collaborating with you. It takes the experience to the next level. You can have several agendas or ideas that can be explored in there, and then all of a sudden, hopefully, you get one really good one that allows you to say, "Wow, we can expand on this." Didn't ask a lot of questions. You asked a lot of questions, but you asked them within the category of questions, not just asking random questions. You asked them within a category that allows you to really focus and not be confused and not want to move away. Explore gives you the opportunity to clarify, crystallize, and implement the ideas that one or more of you are in discussion about. And this is where it helps us with projects. We're able to put people together in a way that we take a mystery, what some people may say is a problem, and be able to clarify it by building those pieces, the pieces that fit together, that tell you what that problem is, what is happening, what is really going on, what's the diagnosis, what's not just what the problems are, but what is really happening, because we can fill that in. And that's what S.H.A.R.E does. It stops you to move forward. It helps you to be able to feel more comfortable collaborating with others. It allows you to ask questions in a way that others are also asking questions. You don't have to have an answer to a question, but you can keep going, asking enough questions so that it begins to build enough new material, enough new information to say, I would never have thought about that question. I would have never thought about that idea. I would have never. And then when risk comes, it begins to add more texture to it. And then when explore means you start to do something with it. It just doesn't, a lot of people think, meetings are useless. They're a waste of time. They're a waste of time because you don't take enough time with them. You don't dig in. You don't allow more things to happen, more depth. And the whole experience usually helps you make more money, helps you build better employees, helps you be more clear with your kids, helps you to be more involved in your government responsibilities, town halls, meetings, whatever, allows you to be more of a person because you're not afraid to raise your hand and say, I got to stop here. Now, this is very simple. Obviously, our book has got a lot involved. Our book is called Revolutionary Conversations, the Tools You Need for the Success You Want. And that's true. These tools drive success because it allows you to be part of something that you couldn't be part of before. It allows you to contribute as opposed to dominate. It allows others to be involved in a way that they could never be involved. And it gives you a sense of engagement and leadership that just happens because you're having a better conversation. Well, I hope you look to Amazon and find the book. It's called, again, Revolutionary Conversations, the Tools You Need for the Success You Want. Thanks a lot.